Hi everybody, it's me Tess with Tess Loves This Yarn, and I hope y'all are having a good Saturday or Sunday or whatever day you're watching this. Okay, what I'm here to show you today, I know the title of this video is Bumblebees and Brain Tumors. So yes, we are going to be talking about bumblebees, bumblebees and brain tumors, unfortunately. But what I wanted to show you is a Halloween costume that I made, and I know if y'all know me, you know it's for baby Oliver, right? So I made baby Oliver a bumblebee costume for Halloween, and this is it right here. Baby Oliver's bumblebee costume. And are you ready? Are you ready for it? The little wings on the back. So I think that this is just adorable. And I really, really love it. So the construction of this is done in double crochet. I wanted to do it in double crochet, obviously, because it's a lot faster. And I like the look of double crochet. It was either that or half double crochet. And I did try it in half double crochet at first, and I just wasn't liking it. I don't know why, but I just didn't. So I ripped it apart and I started over in the double crochet like you see here, and I alternated every two, so a lot of color work here, but of course you carry your color up. You don't have to cut it and do all that every time you do a color change. You just carry it along up the side, okay? So I made this according to Oliver's measurements. I had Oliver's mom um, measure do his measurements for me, and then I made this according to those measurements. So it should fit him perfectly. So that's what I hope. If you guys don't know how to make clothing items to a certain set of measurements, I can do a tutorial on that if you all would like. Um, I really don't know if there's any tutorials out there on how to do that or not. I would have to research it, but to me it's pretty easy. I mean, when I sit down to do an item of clothing, what I like to do first, I like to sketch it out, and I'll tell you what I use. I just use this. It's just a graph composition book, and I think I got this from, I might have gotten it on Amazon now that I think about it. I don't think Walmart carried graph paper, or maybe it did. It either came from Walmart or Amazon, because I have delivery from both of those two places. So whoever's going to deliver to my front door is where I'm going to buy stuff, right? So anyway, I sketch it out, and then I think about the stitch pattern. I write the measurements down, and then as I'm working up the outfit, I take frequent measurements. Measurements. Yes, I do. I still can't talk with these braces, you guys. Had them for a year now. Yeah, a whole year. So anyway, I take the measurements to make sure that everything is going to be what it is. And you know how to do a circumference, right? You just take the outfit that you're making, and you lay it out. And if you're making it in the round, you just lay it out flat and you measure it, and whatever that measurement is times 2 is going to be your circumference. So if you're doing like your chest measurement or your waist or hip measurement, that's how you do that. And even if you're making it in panels, depending on if you're making something in 2 panels or 4 panels, your measurement, if you're doing 4 panels, would be by quarters, right? So you take that measurement times 4. If you're doing 2 panels, you take that measurement times 2. So I hope that makes sense and I'm not confusing anybody. But like I said, I could do a more in-depth tutorial on that if you guys want me to. So leave a comment down below if you'd like me to do that, and I can demonstrate exactly how I go about designing something to a specific size based on measurements. Not really based on like what you would buy at the store, based on true measurements, okay? And just one quick note too is when you're doing measurements, always leave an easement. So you want to add in, I usually do like a 2-inch, so you want to throw in an extra 2 inches. That's how I kind of do it. Unless you want it really loose, then you can throw in more. If you want it form-fitting, then I throw in less. But always put a little bit in, no matter what, okay? Because especially if you're working with yarns that will shrink. So you have to keep that in mind as well. A lot of things to think about when you're designing an outfit. Yeah. All right, so that part's done. And I want to show you the little hat that I made. This is a little hat for Oliver. And once again, it's based on the measurements of his little head. So he is turning a year old very soon. And he is quite the healthy boy. He is off the charts for his height and weight and everything. So he's a very big little boy, which is why I wanted to do this based on his measurements and not based on any kind of like size chart. So yeah. But once again, I'll just show you real quick the little outfit. So he's going to be a little bumblebee. There we go. His little hat and his little outfit. And Oliver's mom bought him a little black outfit to wear underneath this. And he is actually going to have a little parade at his school. It's all going to be so much fun, and hopefully Mom will be able to get a little video to send me because it would be just so much fun to see him in his little parade. But yeah, these wings, you guys, are made out of pipe cleaner that I got from Joann's, and it's extra thick pipe cleaner. It's like super thick, but it's on the Joann's website. If you go on to Joann's, it's Pop. It's called Pop, P-O-P, and it's called Pop Pipe Cleaning Stems or something like that. But it's, if you just put under there Pop Pipe Cleaners, this will pop up. Just keep scrolling till it pops up. It comes in white and black. And I did the shape that the wings are in real nature. I didn't do the big round ones because that's not really how, wings look in nature. They're more like this, like a water drop, right? So this is what I did, and I just put it through the back. I made sure there was no wires to pop out to hurt little Oliver. So it's all done, perfectly. And yeah, I'm just super happy how it came out. Up here, these are the little shoulder straps so that he has an armhole here. And you can unbutton this, and I'll show you that. This just unbuttons, and that's how you get, this is how you get him in and out. So just by buttoning and unbuttoning. So pretty quick and easy make. I really am pretty happy with the way it turned out. Pretty happy. You know, nothing that we hand make is 100% perfect, and that's because it's handmade. And handmade with love is way better than anything else, I think. That's just me. But y'all know I love to knit and crochet. I've been doing it most of my life. So I really, really, truly enjoy it. Especially with the knitting. You know, I've been doing that off and on since I was a kid because my grandma taught me when I was really little. I used to sit at her feet and wind her wool because grandma only used wool back then. Now I'm gonna give away my age here, but y'all know I'm 59. Yeah, I am 59. So that was a long time ago. And throughout my life, I have, you know, I've been knitting and then other things came up and whatnot. And maybe I let it go for a while. And maybe a couple of years later, I pick it up again. You know what I'm saying? So it's been off and on, off and on. But I've done it for a very long time. I've made uh, anything and everything that you could make with knitting. And actually, I've been crocheting now since COVID. So that's been 2.5 years. And I think I can safely say I've made everything in crochet as well. I've done socks in crochet. I love knitting socks because I just love them. They just feel so good on my feet. I love knitted socks. But yeah, and I think I'm gonna be knitting another pair of socks soon because I need them. But yeah. So I want to show you guys. Look at this. This is the little pumpkin I got. And I'm actually going to I'm going to roll Oliver's little outfit up and put it in the pumpkin. Pumpkin. And then he'll also have a little pumpkin for treats if, like, you know, when he goes somewhere for Halloween. So, a costume and a pumpkin treat. Treat. Bucket. Pumpkin treat bucket. Lordy. Lordy, lordy. Had to think about that one, you guys. So, yeah. So, this is the little bumblebee part of the video. And you guys, if you want to see more about this bumblebee or more pictures, I'm going to have pictures posted on my Instagram. And I will leave a link below so that you can just click on it. I'll also put pictures on my Facebook page. If you're not a member of my see what I mean? As braces. Blah. Yeah, I feel like the words are hard today. Words are hard, y'all. Yeah. I'll also put pictures on my Facebook group page. And if you're not a member, I'd love to have you join. We post pictures and occasionally I will have a little contest. Right now I owe Dawn. And Dawn, you know who you are, honey. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna watch this because you're so sweet and you always watch my videos. But I haven't forgotten you, dear, and I am gonna be sending out your yarn, and because Dawn won a contest I had, and it things got away from me, and then my my mom was diagnosed with brain tumor, and that just kind of, that's why I haven't been posting as much since August, because this all happened about the third week of August, I think. Um, I couldn't get a hold of her. I kept calling and calling. So my husband and I jumped in his truck and we went up there. She only lives was only lived 7 to 8 miles away from us, and so we drove up there, and I found her on the floor in her bathroom, and and of course called paramedics. And since she had hit her head, they took a CT just to make sure that there was nothing going on there. And the doctor came back and told me that she had a golf ball size brain tumor. If I had not been sitting down, I would have been on the floor. So, yeah, it was very traumatic, and for me, and you can imagine how traumatic it was for her. So, yeah, so big long story there, but so I want to give you an update on what's been going on with the brain tumor, and that's this part of the video. So if y'all don't care to hear this, or if it's triggering for you, you don't need to watch it. Just click off and it'll be all right. I understand. So, as I said, she was diagnosed with a brain tumor, and on August the 28th, she had surgery where they had to go in and, you know, you know, through her skull, and they did remove the tumor, and which is really good. However, she's not the same. She's not the same person that she used to be, which is really hard. But she still smiles, and she still, I think, enjoys, she still enjoys company, and she still enjoys talking, and a lot of things like that. There have been a lot of changes, as you can well imagine, but we're dealing with them, and my kids, they know grandma's different, and so they're dealing with it all too. And of course, Wonder Boy, we don't know what he thinks about it all, because Wonder Boy's nonverbal. But my other two kids, they're 27 and 20, so they understand everything that's going on. It's just hard, with the differences from what she was like prior. Even though a few months leading up to what happened in August, we were noticing changes in her behavior. We were noticing her mental acuity wasn't there anymore. So when you spoke to her, it would take her a long time to reply. And as a matter of fact, we were going to tell her that she wasn't going to have a choice. She was going to have to see a doctor. And because she kept telling me everything was fine, and we knew it wasn't. And unfortunately, we were right. So, the good news is, she's been in a nursing home now. She was discharged from the hospital about a week after her surgery, a week to a week and a half after her surgery, she was discharged. And we found a nursing home that's literally 5 minutes away from my house. And she has been there ever since her discharge from the hospital. And the good news is that next week we will be moving her out of that nursing home and actually moving her to a memory care facility that specializes in like cognitive therapy and helping people who have had some type of brain injury, brain trauma, strokes, all of those kind of things, helping them to regain as much of that cognitive functioning as possible. Her tumor was in her frontal lobe, which is where all your executive thinking skills are, your critical thinking skills, um, all of that. So that was really hard. And so the good news is that we found this wonderful place that we're going to be moving her to. And we actually took her there and she loved it. We took her there to visit to see what she thought, and it's brand new. It's only like 5 years old. So it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And she will have a nice big room all to herself. She can have her own furniture in there. It's going to be wonderful, just really wonderful. And it's not that far away from my house. It's like a 10-minute drive. So I am absolutely thrilled to have found this place, and I think it's really gonna help her a lot. And I was so happy that it was such a nice place and that she liked it so much, and we did too. We loved it. So yeah, that's the update on the brain tumor. And and there's my husband calling me. Sorry about that. So with that, you guys, I'm gonna let you all go, and I'm gonna take this phone call from my hubby. But thank you for watching my bumblebee. Oops, bumblebee. And bumblebee. I love that antenna. That's pipe cleaner too, by the way. And my bumblebee and brain tumor video. You guys are all amazing. You have been so supportive to me, and my heart thanks all of you for your kind words and your kind comments. Love y'all so much. And no matter where, oh my gosh, can't speak today, you guys. Words are hard again, but you know, yeah, I just appreciate all of you so much. And so be kind and be safe no matter where you are in the world. And until next time, I will talk to you all later. Have a great day. Mwah. Bye, everybody.